guys, and welcome back. It is Jafmasterflash. Hope you guys, wherever you are in the world today, are all well and good. So, welcome to ABR T4, race 1 of the season. Really looking forward to this, but severely lacked confidence. You know what it's like at the start of each season. It's the butterflies set in and just trying to do well. But what a story of this race. I was really disappointed with myself in qualifying. I was able to pull a 126 and just couldn't get nowhere near it in qualifying, which is always the same. If I had managed a 126, I would have been a lot higher than where I placed. I was just annoyed, so I was kind of gutted before the race even started, to be honest. And then it was just wow. From about 3 or 4 safety cars, 2 or 3 virtual safety cars, a bottled overtake by myself, and I really have to apologise, and I did apologise to Unfitted Noise for my accident that I created. Caused more damage to myself than to Unfitted, to be fair, mind, but it's all to do with undecisiveness, and yeah, it's coming. 5 lights, we are away, and was really tentative in turn 1. Really took it easy. Should have been more aggressive. Definitely should have been more aggressive, but then the turn approached very fast, and was really concerned about getting taken out. Didn't want that to happen. So I let him go a little bit. I'm on the softer tyres. I know that I could get by the guys on the medium tyres, no problem at all. Obviously, because the soft tyres, the red striped tyres, have the pace advantage. Obviously, he went off, moving me up into P2, and everything kind of seemed normal. You got I'm stuck in between an Alpha Tauri sandwich. C. Davis is in P11, and ABR Blip Pews is in P13, and he's on a harder set of tyres. So he's hoping to go deep into this race, but with the safety cars coming up, yeah, as you can see, ABR Galaxy went off into the tyre wall, and everything was looking alright, and I'm looking at what's going on in front of me, and then the safety car comes out. So we skip the safety car, and getting ready for the restart, just making sure that the tyres are all warmed up and getting ready to go. It was only lap 2 by the time the safety car came out, and then I was at the end of lap 1. Anyway, it's regardless. So we're skipping that, and we're just waiting for everybody to get restarted. It was crazy. It really was. Like I said, later in the race, you'll see a bottled overtake by myself. I decided to overtake him on the right-hand side, and then he moved over to defend, which was fair. And then I quickly went to switch it to the left, but ran out of space, ran out of room, and ended up taking Unfitted off and myself off, losing my front ring. And yeah, but before that we had I think we have another safety car coming up very shortly, and I decided to stay out. My original plan was to get the soft tyres to lap 8 and then run the rest of the race on the hards. I've raced this race before, and I know for a fact I could get a set of hard tyres 27 laps with them. They were at 70% wear, but I could do it, and I know I could, and that's what my intention was. But on the next safety car, everybody peels into the pits except for me and CSR Maitland, and I still had the original plan in my head of going to lap 8 and then switching over, but I should have been more flexible. I should have thought a lot quicker, a lot faster, just been a lot better in general. I I had a really great race last week at Silverstone, and this was absolutely horrific. Here's the safety car. As you can see, I'm up to P2 now, where everybody pitted. They went to hards and mediums, and yeah, it was just, what do I do now? I mean, I checked the tyre wear in the safety car, and they were only at 15%, so I know I could have gone to at least lap 12, 13, and then pitted, which in hindsight was a wonderful thing. That's exactly what I should have done, but I didn't. I stuck to my original plan, and yeah, I just blew it. Just absolutely blew it, you know. And looking back, I was just so annoyed with myself and just gutted. Maitland, fair play to him though, he drops the hammer and he is gone on this restart. He really, really is. Plews is trying to keep up, and fair play, he almost gets the job done, but he's on a harder set of tyres. I've still got plenty of life left in the softs, and just able to pull away from him with better traction. Obviously the hard tyres, the white compound tyres, are the least grippiest, and they do take a few corners to get the heat into them, and by that point I'm able to already pull out to a second. But Maitland, he's just gone, mate, and it's unfortunate that Maitland didn't win the race, to be honest. You know, his pace is phenomenal. Him and Rust, they have got so much pace in them. They really, really have. So it's the end of it's the middle of lap 7, and I'm still thinking, just concentrating and just getting it done. As the race progresses, I don't know whether it was just the sheer amount of restarts we had to do in the race that messed me up. I just don't know. I just can't answer it, other than it was horrendous racing from me. I tried to stay clean. I tried to stay 0 penalties. I tried to be as, you know, as aggressive or as gentle as I need to be. But today's racing from me was just horrific, and as I said, massive apologies to Unfitted for taking him out, as I was indecisive, and you can't be indecisive when you're going for an overtake. You really can't. But yeah, hopefully what happened at the end of the race as well won't go against me, but that was harsh. It really was. To lose it on the last corner was frustrating, so frustrating, and so annoying. But here's hoping for next week's race. Hope that whatever happened wouldn't be held against me, and we can just move forward, because I think a lot of people yesterday unfortunately had horrific races. And speaking to one of the guys, it was people lacked confidence yesterday, I think, and that was the issue a lot. As you can see, the virtual safety car came out. It was lap 8. I was nearly towards the pit, and I just hit the box. And yeah, I just thought the VSC would have stayed out a lot longer than it did. But unfortunately, the moment I drop into the pits, the VSC starts to end, and the time I would have gained, I lost. But here's to more safety cars and the rest of the race, guys. Let me know what you think of the vid down below. Like I said, I always look forward to hearing and reading your comments. If you want to get involved, there is a link to the Discord, and remember to do all the other things, like if you like the video, hit that like button. If you love the video, hit that subscribe button. Everybody has an off day, and hopefully last night was my off day. Here's to Bahrain. Hope you're well, guys. Take care wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Hey, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Caution, caution. Okay, clear. Use your overtake button more, it's time to utilize some of this energy. You've taken 13th place, P13. Yellow flag. Green flag. We're trailing our teammate by 7.9 seconds. The gap to the car ahead is 4.6 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:31.7. You're gaining by over 5 seconds a lap. Keep it up. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race. Caution, caution. Okay, clear. Car behind has front wing damage. It will have a harder time keeping up with you. Keep pushing. Gap to car in front is 1.6 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:29.1. You're taking 1.8 seconds out of them each lap. They have a time penalty of 6.0. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake. At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap. Gap to teammate ahead is 10.9 seconds. Understood, stopping this lap. Okay, box, box, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap. Safety car, no overtaking. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. Green flag, we're racing again. Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Virtual safety VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, clear. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. Are you alright?